Yo, can I be honest with y'all, man? There's seasons of my life that I wish I could have just skipped. You know what I'm saying? The heartbreak, the disappointment, the uncertainty, the prayers that seem like they hit the ceiling and never made their way to heaven. You know, if God had asked me back then, hey, you want to go through this? Of course, my answer would have been no. But looking back at it now, man, you know, if I'd have skipped those seasons, I would have also probably missed out on some of the biggest lessons that God has ever taught me, man. You know, I started reading this Father's Day gift that my wife got me the other day. It's called The Man You're Called to Be by Anthony Bryce. And in the introduction, he writes, every challenge you faced is a chance to grow into the man that you're called to be. And as soon as I read that, man, you know, my mind went straight to Romans, man. Romans 5:3-4, I think, where Paul says, we can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance. And endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. Now, notice in this that Paul doesn't say we'll enjoy our trials. He says that we can rejoice in them because God is doing something through them, you know? And believe me, that's hard to see when you're in the middle of the storm, man. Like in situations like, for example, when you're wondering how you're going to pay the bills, or when the doctor's report ain't really what you thought it was going to be. Or how about this? When the people that you trusted let you down. Don't that happen all the time? Or how about this? When you're asking God, why is this happening? See, it's in moments like that that it's easy to think that God has forgotten us, right? But what if he was just forming you? You know, what if the pressure that you're under right now isn't proof that he's absent? You know, what if it's proof that he's still shaping you? You see, God has never promised us an easy life, man, but he did promise us that he'd never waste what we were walking through. See, the trial might not feel good, but it can still produce something good if we keep trusting in him, right? Maybe today you don't need God to explain everything to you. You know, maybe you just need to remember who's actually writing the story. See, the chapter that you're in is not the whole book, I promise you. So don't let today's struggle convince you that tomorrow's hope is gone. Now listen, I need y'all to do me one favor. Keep trusting, keep obeying, keep following Jesus. Because one day you're going to look back and you're going to realize that the season God had that you wanted him to remove was the very season that he used to make you more like Christ. Now, I got to get out of here and go take care of these kids, man. But I need y'all to remember this, this formula that I'm trying my best to apply to my own life, man. And that's information plus application equals transformation. And look, I gotta bounce, man, but if you need some prayer today, man, just drop a prayer hands in the comments or any kind of emoji. It don't matter, man. You ain't gotta tell me nothing about it. I just want to pray for my brothers and sisters, all right? I gotta roll, but y'all be blessed.